Hello and welcome to our Rubank Elementary Method Book series for the tuba. This is for young tuba players, beginner tuba players, or anybody who wants to get a little bit better on their fundamentals. Today we are on page 15, lesson 13. We're talking about dotted quarter notes. Now we're going to start off teaching you a word that is very important to your future as a musician, or whatever level you're on. If you play tuba, you need to know this word. We talked in a previous video about the importance to think in your head the rhythm that you're playing, especially with the counting 1, 2, and 3, 4. It's so important to have that in your head. I want to talk about the word subdividing, and that's basically what you're doing in your head. Thinking those rhythms, that's what that word is, subdividing. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and basically always thinking of the and in the beat is really gonna help you as far as rhythms and as far as tempos. Thinking on line 1 specifically, if we're playing that, da 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 rest. Dun 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 dun. That's basically what you're thinking the entire time. And if you're able to do that, and you're able to do that well, you will always, or maybe not always, you will be consistently with the beat. You will consistently be reading the correct rhythms, and that is huge to tuba playing. So now we're introducing the dotted quarter note, and this book does it really well. One of the biggest things my students struggle with as we work on dotted quarter notes is getting off of them. A lot of the time we want to hold on to that dotted quarter note too long, and then we hold on to the eighth note too long, and it just throws off the meter. The number one suggestion that I can give to you to fix that is to practice this page with a metronome, because we want to build good habits. We don't want to develop bad habits. If we can, as we're first diving into this idea of dotted quarter notes, understand their length as well as possible, that is gonna help us a ton. As an example of what not to do, if I turn on the metronome and this is line 2 and I'm dragging through these dotted quarter notes, it's not gonna go well. See, it's almost hard to do that with a metronome. That's kind of what we're going for. The metronome is there to keep you from making the mistakes. And then eventually we can take off the metronome and, oh wow, we're making a ton of progress. Really focus on making this as strict as possible with that subdivision in your head. Da, 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 da. That is so important. You can even get metronome that will help you with the subdividing. If you have an app on your phone or whatever, you can have it put the ands on it for you. Da, 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 da. That is also an important way to be practicing this page. We won't be doing that as we go through this page because I want to keep the structure of 1 beat equals 1 quarter note as far as for the on-screen cue and everything, but that is definitely something that you should try and play around with that eighth note subdivision in your head and on the metronome. We're going to be doing this page at 80 beats per minute. Keep in mind, if you see my valves at any point in this, I'm playing a C tuba. That means my open note is C. Your open note is probably B flat. So our valves will not line up appropriately. I will probably make a video in the future on why that is the way it is. But for now, just know, don't trust my fingerings. Alright, and that is all that I have for you in this video. Just make sure you're really subdividing, make sure you're really getting off those notes, and you will be making a ton of progress in your rhythms, and especially with dotted quarter notes. Now, these video lessons are great, but they don't replace one-on-one private lessons. If you would like to take a private lesson with me, check the description down below. If you're not in my area, online private lessons are completely doable, and at this level, you can make a ton of progress. We can get a lot of feedback to you, and you can get a lot of exact things that you specifically can do to improve. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go make life musical, and I will see you in the next one.